Good morning, everyone. It's September 28th, 8:18 in the morning. It's Monday. We've been waiting to get back to it. Um, right now, I have Amazon pulled up. I'm going to go over the strategy real quick. Again, we're going to try to make the money on Monday and Tuesday so that we can use cheaper contracts. We get more of the contracts. Again, if you buy on Monday and Tuesday to expire for Friday, it's cheaper, while giving yourself, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the contract to work in your favor. Because if you buy on Wednesday, then you only have Thursday and Friday. Thursday, you only have it until Friday. And if you buy on Wednesday to expire next Friday, they're expensive. Thursday, expensive. You get the drift, right? So Monday and Tuesday would be the cheapest. The most time in the same week to let the price work in your favor. So also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try for someone else to do Apple. I'm going to pick up Apple and work it as a swing trade. This is a 15-minute chart. So we'll see if we can get in a good position today, and maybe sell it at the end of the day. If not, hold it till tomorrow. The person is using under $25,000, so they're restricted by the PDT rule, or the personal day trader rule, which if you have under 25,000 in your account, you can only trade 3 times a week unless you have TD Ameritrade. Then you can day trade all day long as long as you have money in your account. But once you use that money for the day, you won't be able to get it back until the following day to try it again. So with Robinhood, you get 3 times every 5 days, and then there's different variations of it through TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim. I only use TD Ameritrade. Yeah, I only use Robinhood. So we're waiting for this to load up here. We're connected, waiting for data. So that's why. Wrong name. All right, so we did mark out some lines for Amazon here. We'll go to the weekly chart, see what's happening. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we got a reversal. Looks like it closed below that close, so it's a complete reversal of all of this right here. And then, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 weeks. We reversed it in 3 weeks, and now we're coming back up. So this was last week. It's not a complete reversal candle because it doesn't engulf this last candle. So we could be going 1, 2, 3. This could be just a bounce and a downtrend. Right. So all we have on the weekly is a reversal. We don't have a trend. So keep that in mind. Everything today is up pre-market. The Dow Jones, NASDAQ, S&P, it's all up right now. It's up pretty big too. So that I'm just showing that's weekly. So on the daily, if everything's up big right now, we'll have a gap. It closed here, and then it'll gap up here and open. So then that means we're going to need to close the gap eventually. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow. We may come up here and then come down, right? So we've closed all these other gaps up, except for this $3 gap from close to low. There's still a $3 difference in between here. You can't really see it, but the other gaps we've closed up pretty nicely. So on the daily, at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we didn't get 7 because this didn't go lower than this. So we're on 6 right now. So we're just kind of in this back and forth consolidation. We are up right now. I don't really know how much Amazon is up at the moment. Well, yeah, I do. It's right here. So we closed at 30.95, and now we're at 31.50. So we're up $55. So 31.50 would put us about right here. So we've got all that gap to close eventually. Alright, so that close right here is 31.56. It looks like the high is 31.60, 31.62. So we actually got above that step right here, but we didn't close. So we came up, and that could mean a continuation of up, but we need a gap. We got to come down and close that gap eventually. Whether that's like this, but right now we're sitting pretty good as it reversed all of this. Now it's starting to head back up. Here's a resistance line at 76 or at 73. So if we can get to there, we might test and come back down and close that gap and go up. That's just something to keep an eye on. Alright, so 4-hour chart tells us something. Well, coming down, reverse, testing that peak right there. I mean, if we get to 3,200, who knows? We might just shoot up forever. But we're going to come up, test it, come back down, close some gap. And that gap's not too far away, so who knows? We might drop $50 and then go off. You know, we're not sure. We just got to watch it develop. Same thing here. All right. So on the hourly, we've got the 50 heading towards the 200. We got the 9 underneath. One second, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We have about 5 minutes left here, 4.5. This is that line that we've been testing, and everything's been doing the same thing. It's kind of testing these waters, coming back down, going up to that area, coming back down. Now it's up to that area again. So we knock on that door once more, we might actually break through. And with this 1, 2, and now we're getting 3 because we're getting higher highs off of this reversal. So we came down on it here, and then we consolidated, started to break back up. Got these 1s and 2s and 3s and came up. Now in a bigger frame, we got 1, 2, 3, right? So now we have our uptrend on the hourly chart, and it kind of shows that here on the MACD. Even though we're overbought and it's going to want to curve back down, it may come back down, curve down, and close this gap. But overall, we've got a higher high now. We've got this 1, 2, 3, right? So we got low, high. So we got high, low, higher, high. Right? So now if it comes back down here, we still have a higher low. We've closed that gap, and then we can continue to go up. So we got that nice stair step, right? Okay, so look forward to Amazon going up. Look forward to everything going up. I wanted to bring up Apple one more time just to show you what was happening there. I was just saying I want to do a swing trade. So I was watching it do this and kept testing that line. Kept testing that line, coming down, and now it's in the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gapped over there because I was waiting for it to hit here and maybe pull back a little bit and then go through, but it gapped over that. And that's where I was going to make that trade. As soon as it went for that line, crossed it again, I was going to get into it for a swing trade and watch it go up. But too late now, so maybe we can do the same thing. We're going to watch for Amazon is where we wait for it to close that gap and go. There's going to be a lot of FOMO, a lot of people fear missing out on it. So I'll keep you posted on when I get into Apple, and I'll keep you posted on when I get into Amazon. Got a couple minutes. Catch you in a little bit. All right. There you go. There's the bell. So I'm looking at call options for Amazon right now. They expire 10/2. In the money is 6,500, 64, 64, 65. So we're just going to kind of break down. People are going to sell their overnight because they gapped up $50, so that's pretty good. People are cashing in their profits. I'm on the 1 minute chart. Looks like there's a pretty solid line right here We'll break down through that. Again, this is just a 1 minute chart, so just rough ideas of where people are at. Here's the 15. Excuse me. Gap up, kind of consolidating, broke out a little bit, came back down into that box. I mean, I can draw a box around this. That might help to just kind of idea where the price is. So we're coming back down through that line, through that box. There was support here for a little bit. Now it's coming back down. Our gap would be from this close of 30.86, and that's $50 away. So we'll see. We opened up at 31.48. Now we're at 31.37. Kind of get an idea. We'll have some support here on the 200. We can come all the way down here and bounce off that, and then can come down some more to close this gap. It's still up in the air, right? Nothing's for certain. We got this high velocity on the 15 coming down. We may jump into that. This is just right now, this is just a reversal. Just a reversal of all this top side stuff. So we're still in this overall uptrend. Here's a reversal. So we don't really know what's about to happen. We need to find some kind of level to bounce off of. I don't know. This is all pre-market overnight stuff, so there's like no volume, right? So you don't really know how accurate these are anyway. So what you can do is zoom out and look for, overalls. Like here's a peak, so I could have went off this peak. Look at that, how that lines up with that big guy right there. Oops. So what I can do is bring it off to the left. See where that touches. See that? Where'd it go? Yeah. So it came over here, touched a few places. So that's a pretty good line of support this high. Pretty good line of support. Excuse me. So what it's going to do, come down, break down through that support line, come up and touch it again, and then go down. You kind of got this head and shoulders working overnight. So you got a shoulder here, and then this head, and then another shoulder, and then it should break down. Nothing's for sure, but that's just a pattern where it could break down all the way till who knows, right? So that's just what we're looking at. There's no real entry points to this, except for looking at the MACD, crossover, high velocity. The 1 hour, it's starting to turn, but it hasn't turned because we're in this overall uptrend. We got a reversal here, but that really doesn't mean anything until we get the 1, 2, 3, right? Because we still got 1, 2, 3s going up. So this could be number 4 for the overall bigger trend. We just don't know yet. On the 5-minute chart, it's hitting this 50 EMA there, and broke down through there. All right. So again, we're looking to make the money Monday and Tuesday, and then not working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we want to have the overall trend of the day set. So I'll catch up with you in a minute. All right, I'm back. So it looked like we dropped down pretty good off the open, and then we caught a candle. It's a 5-minute candle, so it doesn't close for another couple minutes. We're going to look at the smaller time frame just for an entry level. So we got this 1, 2, and then if we make it below there, there's a 3. But it's kind of consolidating, so we'll see what happens. We pop up above that on the 1 minute. We may take a position on a call because the overall is an uptrend, right? So there's all kinds of time frames we can look at, but let's pull back a little bit. I feel like even this on this hourly chart, even this on this hourly chart, it's starting to turn a little bit. It's overbought, but the overall is an uptrend. That gap though worries me, but we got cheaper contracts, so if we have to average down, we'll just we'll wait $30, let it drop, buy another one, wait $30, excuse me, buy another one. And that's just how it's going to have to work today. So 31.45 call, 50 cents on the dollar is 61.40, 61.38, 61.43, 68, 61.60. Try to get in. All right, so I think it let me buy. Okay, yeah, all right. So I got my first call at 61.60, 50 cents on the dollar, and I'm roughly 50 cents down from the price. Excuse me. Roughly $1 down, even out there. 44. So what's about 44? That's 45. So I'll put my first line right here, and let's look close. Shit. Nope, not that one. Not that one. I can't seem to click on it. So cancel. Let's see. This one's 45.53. I want the other one. Yeah, well. It's tough. There we go. Right click it. So I wouldn't even pay attention to what was going on. I was watching this damn line. Oh. Alright. Well, it looks like we did alright so far. Alright, so I'm plus $600 right now. Just because I was watching this. I feel like the overall trend is going to go up. It may bounce back down, but we broke outside of this box, and we closed above it on the 1 minute scale, right? We still have the hourly, and then now we want to start working our way up to higher time frames to see where we can go. We've got this close right here that I want to put a mark on. It is 31.59. And maybe if I break above that and close above that 31.59, 31.59 even. If I close above that on the 15-minute chart, maybe I'll buy another one. Right? We just want to continue making that on the way up. Alright, so again, we opened at 48 and it's sitting at 56. So we'll see if we can get up there. And this may be just another bigger consolidation right through here. We're not sure. But the overall trend for the hourly is up right now. And I feel like, excuse me, the overall trend on the daily might be up as well. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, right? We still have that gap. But excuse me, but you see how quick that fell down. So I'm getting really close. So 1, 2, 3. Even though we're up, we need that to be really green. But yeah, so we might be in this consolidation. You can put a bigger window on it like that. So break out, go up. We were right for a minute, huh? I guess again we're just trying to find the trend and get all the money. All the money. We're trying to make our living on Monday and Tuesday, so we don't have to risk so much Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. All right. Guess I could check in with Apple, see if there's a play there yet. I mean, it's gonna be the same thing as Amazon. I got that gap up. And come down, maybe touch that line, but we definitely have support right here. So if we can come down here and maybe touch that line, not so drastically come down and touch that line, we might have a buy to come in, and if it's about $1. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, so yeah, I was up $650 at this point right here. I was thinking maybe, in hindsight, I don't know. Maybe I should have sold it and then waited for it to come down and buy again. I was just thinking that it was just going to keep on, going to the upside, follow that overall trend, which it still is. And over here on this hourly, it broke down through that big, I guess, resistance line. It just never really broke all the way through that resistance line. So it's going to come down, and then it's going to want to test it again eventually. Just don't know when. I don't know if it's going to come and clean up this gap. This gap or not, but it's only $10 off right now. It did get to a low of 26, so I like to average in around $20 down from where I bought originally. I think I might let it go 25, maybe $30. So if I'm at 44 here, so you're looking at anywhere from 20 to 14. If it gets down in this range, it may start averaging down some more. The bigger the gap, let's see, the lower you go on that first average down, really kind of sways where you're at the most, right? Because if you have average 3, then it only taking a third. So keep that in mind. On that first one, you really want to wait for yourself to lose if you're going to average down and then average down, and it makes such a bigger impact on your overall zero price, right? So we'll keep you posted on that. Apple's looking like it's getting in that position where I'm about wanting to buy that one, coming into that level of resistance where it touched so many times. So if it gets in this zone right here, it'll be time to go back up. We'll say quote unquote back up. You never know; it could blow down all the way through to nothing. But as far as how support and resistance line and trend lines work, coming down in this area, it would be almost a good time to start averaging in right here, and then hoping on that balance. But I mean, you can see this big old bar. So I'll keep you guys posted. All right, here on the 15-minute chart, the hourly chart, we were still inside this box on the hourly chart, and then we drew it off of the 15-minute chart. It did close below this open. It's real close, and then it's turning green again. So I'm only $4 away from my original buy, right? So I was debating whether to buy one to just kind of play inside of this box for a minute, but there's no reassurance if next 15 minutes this just doesn't keep falling just like that. So just trying to be patient. I've got one right here at 44. I'm gonna try to buy down in this area if it gets there, because this 50s start raising up, and it'll continue to raise up as long as the price is in this general area. So eventually it's going to have it as support. So if we can get right here with it, and the price comes down to about right here, and the EMA is coming up, and they meet somewhere right here, I can buy that. Right now, again, I'm real close to zero anyways. We'll just wait it out and see what happens. Catch up. Alright, so as I'm looking at Robinhood right now, it's got my new zero about right here. About like that 48.50 mark. I don't know. I'll just guess I will just raise it up I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe that's just because there's a delay between TD Ameritrade and Robinhood right now, but I was studying it and it seems like it's pretty close. I mean, that sucks, but the time decay, I mean, it's a game of time as well. I just still didn't quite understand that. We'll see what it says right now. So it's got me plus 30, plus 15, plus 8, 58, 23. So right in that general area is my 0. Now I'm negative 7. So there's a delay. Yeah, I guess time decay is eating me up. I don't know if it's because it went up, it went up so fast and then dropped down so fast that it's still trying to recover from it. But yeah, it seems like that time decay is eating me up. I don't know if it's because it's a unrealistic number, 3145. No, I mean that's not real. And 3206 is break even. That's a whole nother thing. That if it expires and you're in the money, you can exercise your contract and you can buy 100 shares at 3206. Or, I'm sorry, you can buy 100 shares at 3145, and basically you make enough money to you break even at 3206. I don't know. It's complicated. There's other videos on options and exercising contracts, but there is a time decay, and it's saying that I'm down $3. Oh yeah. All right. Well, we'll catch back up here in a bit. All right, we're back. Originally, I thought I was at 31.44, which I was because I was up $600 like right here, and now my new 0 is this 50, roughly 53 mark. So I don't know. It's got to be an implied volatility thing, along with the Vega on the Greeks on these option contracts. It just seems like it goes up high really fast once it crosses that 0, and then it goes down and it makes your 0 that much harder to get to. Um, it's got to be a volatility thing. Um, so we'll keep you posted. Right now, I'm up 450, so that's $9 over. I don't even know, but yeah, this is my 0 right here for right now. If it comes back down here, it may push my 0 up even higher. I'm not sure, but I'm still gonna keep an eye on this box right here. I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger now because it came down some. And then if we start to break out, I'll think about buying another one, and I'll keep you posted. I can 4-hour chart still um, bright green, so that's a good sign for me for the long term. We gotta start mapping out where our next resistance line is. Probably right here, next $30, roughly. Round number would be 3,200. I don't know if we'll get to there or not. That'll put it plus 100 for the day. So we'll start mapping that out, and then I'll catch up. All right, so we're back. We're starting to break out of that box, but I'm not for sure. We've got another 8 minutes yet. I'm gonna go ahead and try to buy one and see what that does. 6,800, almost 69, 68, 67.90, 95, 67.95. No, yeah, it let me buy one. So now I'm getting $1.10 on the dollar. So we can try to do the math. $1.10 on the dollar. Right now, well, moving too fast. I'll just say 400. So 33.6 away. $3. 56. So roughly 56. I'll take this and move it to 56. Roughly. Do that again if we want. 110. 7. 58. Not quite at 800. See if it gets up to 8. No. Moving down pretty quick. That's at plus 500, 4.5 right now. All right, so 58 roughly. It's fun trying to catch these numbers as they move, but right now I'm getting 110 on the dollar, and I can't even tell you where I'm at. I mean, it's just moving so fast. I'm up 4.5, 5.5. So between Robinhood moving on the dime and then the delay here on TD Ameritrade, it's kind of hard to figure out exactly where you're at. Right now I've got 2 contracts. Roughly right here's my middle, 56. I'll catch up. Well, I can go over Apple real quick. I never got in. The person that wanted it isn't quite awake yet, but it came down and touched that line like almost to the T, and that would have been a perfect buying opportunity. Touched it, started pulling back up, and then it kind of confirmed. So I think we might have missed out on that for Apple, but it can always come up through here and close above this close right here, which is 115.40. You can buy when it crosses and closes above that 115.40. It's almost right on the money. So we'll put that, and we'll put a green line, just a reminder that that's where we're going to cross. We're at 32 minutes right now in this video. I'll just cut in if I buy some more. We're trying to work all day and make as much money as possible. So it may be a lengthy video. I'll keep you posted. I'll catch up. It looks like the hourly's getting ready to close. We got this 1-2-ish going on here. Of course, we didn't make lower lows because the low's down here, but it's not giving me back to zero again. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy one and then lower my price, and then I'll catch up with you. All right, so I tried to buy another one as it was down here below this, around this line, and I bought it and it broke down even further. Hopefully this 50 supports it. I'm on this 10-minute frame. I would rather be on the 15. Yeah, again, we're back to this line where I was kind of hoping it would come down to like a buy originally, but then it broke up, so I bought one, and then it's just turned against me. I've got 3 of them. 3 contracts right now, and it's saying my zero is 31.56. So you can see it's just eating me up. It's got to be a theta issue, implied volatility issue. I'm not quite sure, but we'll look at this Apple. We did end up buying an Apple. There's our zero at 113. We're still winning on that. There was consolidation. It did break up on this, let's see, the 5-minute chart. We were watching it. We did have this consolidation, and it broke out, and it was, high of 113.85. So we were doing really well on it. I mean, we were up almost $1, and we're getting $58 on the dollar. So we did really well, and then it broke back down, came back down to the support line. So just a little false breakout coming back down. I can scoot this consolidation over a little bit. I do have this line right here. Represented a low. I don't know if that's on the 1 hour. No, maybe it was on the daily. I can't remember. I did write that. That's not definitely not that. So I definitely did put it on there. I can't remember what time chart I put it on there for. Did I move it? Oh, it was this one. It was a while ago, I guess. So we're back to this support line here. I'm watching it go down. So everything did just rush this morning, and then it's back to its overall trend, I guess. So I'm assuming maybe I don't want to try the big money on Monday and Tuesday for right now. I don't know, because it definitely doesn't work. And I had a chance at $600 earlier, and then I had a chance at $700 earlier, but I wanted to do the big money, and maybe it just wasn't properly set up for me. I don't know, but we're going to continue to watch it. And if I lose big, then I guess I pay for my education, but it's getting ready to cross over on the 1 hour. That's going to go against me, so I'm just going to let it fall some more. I've got 3 contracts already, and I don't want to use the last bit of money I have in the account unless it falls a big chunk. I mean, if it comes down here 3,100, I'll grab one because that's a pretty solid number, 3,100, big round number, so it should act as support. We'll see. I mean, it's 11 o'clock already. I was going to try to work all day, but this doesn't seem to be the bag for me. I might have to just stick to $1,000 a day at the beginning of the day in this crazy time than to watch this pattern emerge against me, and I can't really do anything except for average down and wait, and it's not the game I'm trying to play. So we'll see. I'll catch up. All right, so I made it back. I averaged down 3 extra times, and it's just been a slow ride. The volatility's eating me away. Should have been 0 there, should have been 0 there, and now it's 0 there. Right now I'm up $300 with 4 contracts. It's kind of sketchy. It's been 4 hours, and I'm just getting back to 0. And I don't know, if we break and close above this, I can probably hold it. It's a little scary to do that, but 31, 56, 26, 31, 56, 26, 31, 56, 26. So I've had lunch, kind of hung out. I'm up $700. If it closes above that, then we should be in good shape to hold it for a minute. I really don't know. I mean, if I get $1,000 after being down, and I don't even know what I was down, $4,500, something like that, then I don't know. I can go back to trying it again tomorrow. It tests your nerves, and once you get back to 0, you kind of want to bail out, but you have to talk yourself off the ledge of bailing out. You got to talk yourself out of the ledge of holding it and getting screwed over. So almost to a 40-minute video. I did do an Apple, and there's that. It was like 58 cents on the dollar, so we're almost up. We're over $1 on Apple. And right now I'm up $600 on Amazon, so I'll catch up. All right, so we're up here right now, and average price is 61.40. I'm gonna try to sell 3 of them, 61.35. I did. I was able to sell, and then I'm up $400 on the other one. So I think I'm gonna let one run. Right now I'm up $1,600. I was really trying to shoot for $2,000, but after a long day of 4 hours, I mean, I'm about beat. I was also doing the Apple contract. I was going to try to do a swing trade on that. Ended up getting bought at 256, sold at 340. So I was also doing that. So now I'm trying to manage multiple accounts from my phone and the laptop. This has been a 40-minute video. I think I might just go ahead and sell this and take
$1,600, make $400 an hour. Right, but it's still going up, but I don't want to, I don't want to shut it off and not let it maximize its potential, but I don't want to miss out. $250 now away from, $300 away from $2,000. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. I sold the other one for $6,100. This one right now is at $6,133, $6,130, $6,140. And you try to catch a round number, $6,150. I'll try to sell it there. And it looks like it filled, I think. Yeah, okay. So I'm all out at $1,690. I almost made $1,700 today in 4 hours. It's $400 an hour, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's lawyer money, but after a 41-minute long video, I'll give you the Robinhood here in 1 minute. All right, I'm back. So I've got this from 4 hours ago. I bought my first call this morning, 61.60. And then I averaged up because I thought it was going my favor, 61.95. It did not go my way. I didn't take out my $500, then my $700, so I had to average down. And then I bought a final one for 4,700 even. So I was all in there for $22,000, 865. And then I sold 3 of them an hour later. It looks like, yeah, pretty much. I sold 3 of them for 18,406. I had 1 remaining. That was 4,400. I had 1 remaining, and I sold it for 61.50. So I'm up 16.90 on the day. You can see our average. I thought it was going up, and I got one, and then it went against me fast. Again, I was down 4,200, and now I'm up 16.90. That's what the calculator said. That's what this says. You've seen the trades. I can go back to my history real quick if you want. I withdrew Friday. Withdrew the week's earnings of 5,300. So again, now I wanted to get $2,500, $5,000 a day, but I'm just not. I don't know. It wears on you. So you can see how it went. Boom, and it came down, averaged down a bunch, and then let it ride. And then that's it. If you like, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll leave some links down below. I know I ain't gonna do a bunch of advertising today because it's been a long one, but I'll try to get that in tomorrow. I'll leave some links down below if you're liking the channel. You can follow those. That's how I've learned. That's where I save my money. Other than that, 16.90, roughly 4 hours, 4.5 hours. So not a bad day.